Hey guys, how's it going? Kripparrian here. So I joke around a little bit here. I know you guys like to poke fun at me. I am that type of player who just likes to put N'Zoth in almost every single deck, and I have noticed a trend that lately when I've done so, made the decks a lot better. Yes. And I'm pretty happy about that. I love playing N'Zoth. I think the Old God expansion was my favorite expansion, possibly in terms of arena, but certainly in terms of constructed play, because I just love playing like the 10 mana super control deck-defining win conditions, and N'Zoth is certainly one of them. A lot of the decks that I played when Gadgetzan was first released, I basically made like mid-range style decks, which were not great, but good enough to take games away from the aggressive pirate warriors and very similar pirate shamans, pirate rogues, pirate this, pirate that, aggro this. You get the idea. I could hold my own against those, but I generally lost against the more controlling decks. Now, because pirate warrior has been countered by some of the other aggressive decks, like pirate shaman, it seems like the meta is just a little bit slower, and that little bit of the sluggishness in the meta allows a lot of the decks that were made but not particularly successful in the past and in early Gadgetzan to just dump in N'Zoth, don't get too punished for it because decks are a little bit slower, and have a pretty good chance of winning against some of the other slow decks out there, like the Dragon Priests and like the Reno Locks. And one of the decks that I want to highlight for you guys today is a revisitation to the Reno Mage. Now, the first video I made on the Gadgetzan Reno Mage kind of talked about the problems that the class has. Yes, it's good against aggro decks, but because it's a Reno deck and you don't have that much draw, you still suffer from just, draw inconsistency. And aggro decks generally do not suffer from that, so you're still going to lose. While you counter them, you're still going to lose like 45% of the time, which is kind of bullshit. But the other part that I didn't like about Reno Mage is the main weakness that it just kind of fails to beat most of the other control, most of the other Jade decks. And this is where the N'Zoth action came in. Putting in N'Zoth in the Reno Mage, you guys will see that I actually start doing okay against some of the other control decks and still performing well enough against the aggressors. So, yes, N'Zoth. He's our god of the year, I guess. I am going to miss him when he rolls out of standard, but for now, we got to keep him, and I want to show you guys just how useful he can be to amp up a deck just a little bit. So, hope you guys enjoy the clips, hope you learned something, and I'll see you guys in a little bit. Keep the torch. This deck is fine. Reno Mage overall is relatively weak. But, I cannot shake the bullshit RNG today, man. It's like so many insane hands from my opponents. And so much opening hand N'Zoth from my side. I have 10 cards. Okay.
Trust me. The end is coming.
Sure. Basically, like tomorrow's YouTube video is actually about Reno Mage. Reno Mage is a deck that is good but not great against aggressive decks and tends to lose versus most of the other control decks. So by putting N'Zoth in, I think I go about even against the other control decks. So it is kind of like a bit of a luck battle here, but okay. The problem is it's almost impossible to actually ever counter aggro decks. That's why I think by nature they should be worse, but they're always better. It's one of the main frustrations.
shield for Argus. I knew it! Buying or selling?
I ain't talking. I have big plans.
That was a mistake. We hunger for vengeance.
Oh, I fucked that up, didn't I? I should have used the Forbidden Flame. Well, not necessarily, but yeah, I think I should have. Yeah, I'm kind of thinking of Tempo Reno.
The might of Dalaran has arrived.
I don't really like this because I get milled. He Siphon Souls it.
By the power of Ragnaros, I have the power!
I have no time for games.
It's gonna Shadow Flame it. I do mill him.
You want to cast a spell? I want to cast a spell.
Save yourself. My hand is too full.
I don't think I give a fuck if he procs my block. If he makes a huge effort to proc it, it's totally fine. No! That was like ridiculous RNG. Oh, a few misplays there.
We're gonna be rich.
It only cost my soul.
I really wanted to use Arcane Blast with this, but I don't have another good play here.
You require my assistance.
Side effects? No. Trust me.
Copying Azoth might screw me over with extra draws, because I'm gonna get 2 Blood Mage Thalnos. Alright. Oh, that's it?
This time.
Okay. Well, that was a bit more difficult than I thought it would be, but that was like mission accomplished to beat Reno Lock.
Are you mocking me? You wish to live forever.
I'm not ready.
Side effects? No. Trust me.
Dragon Priest loses against Reno. Not with the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 super curve. Reno Mage is a hell of a lot less consistent than Dragon Priest, so.
Secret agent coming through.
Okay, he's an idiot, so that's good.
You want to cast a spell? I want to cast a spell.
No, I don't think Shatter's gonna work here, because I think he's just gonna paint it, but one can dream.
My shield for Argus.
Oh. Well, that's pretty good.
We hunger for vengeance.
I have no time for games.
Yeah, it gets a very easy Sylvanas kill, but that's what I want. I don't want him to entomb it. Just play nothing? Okay, sure. I'm doing this because Sylvanas is going to be the prime target here. Okay. I'm going to get another N'Zoth. So it's not a big deal.
It only cost my soul.
Ooh, a golden one. Very nice. Oh, it's no big deal, guys.
At last, a worthy disciple.
It is finished. You win.
Okay. It's a fair hand. But once again, I can't really beat Jade Druid. But apparently there are Druids that are not Jade playing right now, so look forward to playing against those. It's sick. Alright. Why continue playing Hearthstone if there's better games? Hearthstone has something that none of the other games have, and that's a really big and very interesting community. Like, I spend so much time on Reddit, just like learning about what people are doing, and I don't know, that aspect, which has nothing to do with the actual game, makes Hearthstone what it is. Now, it's actually very similar to World of Warcraft. I stopped playing Dark Age of Camelot to play World of Warcraft. And I can tell you, World of Warcraft was not a better game. It was simply not a better game. It was worse PvP, and I didn't realize the PvE was better until like 6 weeks later. But I kept playing World of Warcraft because it was very interesting, because there was a ton of new people, there's a ton of resources online, there's a lot of stuff I wanted to discover in the game. So, yeah. Sometimes that's all you need. Okay, so I'm at 9, which is actually a bit much for cards. Fine. Fine. But yeah, I ended up playing World of Warcraft for like 7 years. The
I bring life.
the PvE was definitely very good.
We're gonna be rich.
I think WoW's PvE surpassed all the other MMOs I've ever played.
The land serves me.
Okay.
I'm not ready.
It only cost my soul.
Well, if I win this game, I go to rank 5, which is pretty nice. This guy's playing some kind of ramp druid, so I believe I can win. Does have a shitload of cards, though. Sup, dude? Yeah, we can play that. Sure. It's Aviana combo druid. Well, he burned Alex, so winning might not be that easy. I used my Dex Flame Strike because I wanted to play into my other one.
I got the best deals anywhere.
Behold the rage of the Firelands.
Okay. Ah, that's pretty dirty.
I'm almost out of cards. Time waits for no one. I'm out of cards.
I don't even want to kill the Gadgetzan. I'm definitely gonna leave it up. Nice drop, by the way.
I was was right all along.
Damn.
The might of Dalaran has arrived. The end is coming!
My winged children fill the skies.
The 100 Kings rise again.
Save yourself. I knew it!
Shit, he can proc me. It's a good draw.
There must be a way.
Side effects? No. Trust me.
No!